Today on the show, I'm going to answer the question, just who are the Justice Society of America? So the Justice Society. They are a team that has been around since the golden age of comic books, although they are originally from All-American Publications in the title All-Star Comics, which in turn is the publisher that brought Wonder Woman to life. I'm talking about this team today because very recently I experienced two separate conversations where I said to someone, "So, do you like the Justice Society?" And one person didn't know who they were, and the other person responded with, "Wait, is that the off-brand Justice League? And that is unacceptable. We should all know who the Justice Society is." This is not a normal history video. I'm going to be going over this team's publication history. So the team originally consisted of Dr. Fate, Hourman, the Spectre, the Sandman, the Atom, the Flash, Green Lantern, and Hawkman. Now this is a very interesting lineup because not all of these characters were from DC Comics. In fact, quite a few of them were from All-American Publishing, meaning it was two publishers crossing over their characters and putting them into one comic and going, yep, there you go. To put that in perspective, that is like having Batman, Wonder Woman, Black Widow, and Jean Grey all in the same title and Marvel and DC not making a big deal about it. It's just an ongoing title that's there. However, there was one very strict rule in regards to being a member of the Justice Society. Whenever a member of the JSA got their own title, they would have to leave the team and just become an honorary member as opposed to a full-time member. Then after 57 issues, All-Star Comics was discontinued and became All-Star Western, and by effect, the Justice Society of America disappeared from American comics. Now this happened in the 1950s, and no explanation was given as to the disappearance of the members of the Justice Society, and we didn't get a single explanation until the 1970s. It was revealed that the characters in the Justice Society were being forced to either unmask or quit being a hero, and all of them decided to quit because being forced to unmask in their point of view was so un-American that they didn't want to protect America anymore. Then in the 1950s, DC felt it was time to bring back the Justice Society, but with a new coat of paint. So this time they were going to be called the Justice League, and they were going to have the newer versions of the characters in it. So it was going to have the new Green Lantern and the new Flash, Barry Allen. When you think about it like that, the Justice League is really the off-brand Justice Society. Then in Flash 123 in 1961, it was revealed that the JSA still exists, it's just in an alternate dimension. And then in the Flash 137, the JSA got back together. This set the stage for DC's original annual Crisis stories. Crisis on Earth 1, Crisis on Earth 2, and Crisis on Earth 3. These were huge stories for their time and involved two superhero teams crossing over and teaming up to defeat some major evil. The JSA grew so much in popularity that they regained their own title. But unlike these days, where you would start again from issue number 1, the JSA started again from issue number 58, because their last issue was in All-Star Comics issue number 57. This run of the JSA didn't last nearly as long. In fact, it only lasted till issue number 74, which is still really good, but it did do a number of important things. First off, it killed off the original Batman from Earth 2, the Golden Age Batman. Secondly, it introduced Power Girl, and thirdly, the JSA finally got an origin story, which is really nice after 40 years of being around. It's also worth saying that this run on the JSA did age all the original characters in the team to their 50s. This was the first time that anyone had really ever seen comic book characters age that much. So obviously a lot of people didn't take to it too well, but in the long run, it was really important and really well thought out. Then Crisis on Infinite Earths came about, and it got rid of the original Batman, Robin, Superman, and Wonder Woman. and it totally got rid of most of the Justice Society's history. So it kind of put the JSA into this state of obscurity and existence in the DC universe. Then instead of tackling this issue head on, DC just decided to get rid of most of the Justice Society from active continuity, meaning the only remaining members of the team were Power Girl, the Star-Spangled Kid, the Spectre, and Dr. Fate. The team would return for their own series once again in the early 90s, but this only lasted 10 issues long, and then most of the team was killed off after 0 Hour. Then in the late 90s, a new title called JSA came along and focused on the theme of generations and older heroes training younger heroes to take their place, and this lasted for 87 issues till 2006, where it got cancelled, but it didn't really get cancelled because a new series called the Justice Society of America came along and took its place and had the exact same feel and themes. And that lasted until 2011, until the New 52. And the JSA are present in the New 52 in the Earth 2 title, but I am incredibly behind on that title, but I do hear it's very, very good and stays true to what the team is. My only hope for the JSA in the future is that they get adapted into a movie. I don't see why they couldn't be made into a movie. They just seem so perfect for it. I just hope that in like DC Phase 2 we see a JSA movie. It's super effective! Okay guys, that is it for today. What do you think of the JSA? Please let me know in the comments down below. And also don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more history videos. Also don't forget to like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, support the show by checking out my Patreon so I can make bigger and better and more history videos. And also don't forget to subscribe to my gaming channel. My name is Faust, this has been Exploring Comics, and it is super effective.